Hello, parents. I realize this is not our normal means of communication. However, we have some important updates to send to you, and we wanted to share a little bit of a video with you so that you could hear this information directly from us. This has to do with our most recent updated COVID policies. As I think we will all agree, that the only thing that's been consistent through this entire pandemic is the word change. We have had constant change. It feels like things change every 5 minutes. So we've been trying to navigate through those waters, but as you can only imagine, they're pretty murky waters to navigate through. It's been a bit of a challenge. It's been a challenge for all of us. And I think the thing that has frustrated all of us is the constant closures. Children thrive when they have routines and they come to school every day and they have live instruction and they have socialization. That's where children thrive. And they have a difficult time when that's constantly interrupted. So our goal in setting this new policy is to eliminate closures and to have children come to school. However, in order to do that, we need well children to be at school and sick children to be at home. And so that's the premise of what we'll be sharing tonight. Now, this falls into two categories. We see children that have been exposed to COVID, and then we see children that have tested positive for COVID. So we're going to address both of those scenarios briefly via video, and then you'll be able to read it in person when you receive it on Monday. Let's look at the first one. And this has to do when a child has been exposed to someone with COVID, somebody that's tested positive. So if a student lives with a COVID positive person, then they will stay home for 5 days, and then they will return with a negative test result on day 6. If a child has been exposed to somebody with COVID but doesn't live with that person, then that child will be able to return to school. However, if they develop even one illness symptom, even one, that child will have to stay home and will have to be tested for COVID. Let's look at the second scenario, which is if a child tests positive for COVID. So should a child themselves test positive for COVID, it's basically simple. That child will stay home for 5 days, then be able to return on day 6 if they are asymptomatic or their symptoms are resolving. That child will then return with a negative test result or a doctor's note, giving a dated doctor's note that will clear them from the COVID isolation. There's more to the policy that you'll be able to read. There's all kinds of sub-branches on this flowchart. But I just wanted to give a brief overview of what you can expect to see. Again, if you have any questions at all, once you've had a chance to look at the updated policy and read through it carefully, please don't hesitate to give me a call at the office, or you can email, whatever is easier for you. I'd be happy to take any of your questions. That's it for now. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate so much your ongoing support. Really, we've been so touched by your kindness. And we want to ask you to please continue to keep us in prayer, keep the students in prayer. We're here because of Jesus, and we want to continue to stay here every day so our children can thrive as they get closer to the Lord. So thank you for your ongoing support, and thank you for your prayers. God bless you.